King Herod, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to speak with me. I know you must have a lot going on right now, Your Majesty.
Oh yes, well, first of all, you're very honoured to have me sit on this sofa. Well, I am the greatest king this world has ever and will ever see. Even greater than King David, and definitely far better looking.
Yes, Your Majesty. That being said, your advisors are slightly concerned about your well-being.
I can assure you that whatever you have been told by my advisors is fake news. I'll tell you what, if you give me the names and the addresses of anybody who has ever said to you anything bad about me, I'll make sure they never bother you again. How dare they? I'm a king. Do they not see how great I am? Do you remember King Solomon, yes? In his infinite wisdom, has nothing compared to me. My wisdom excels his. You know Saul with his bravery? No. I laugh at some of the things he was scared of. And you know King David, the little songwriter. I can tell you for a fact that if I wrote a song, it would be at least 10 times better than any psalm. It would get the most sings any psalm has ever sang. It would be the top of the psalm chart.
Okay, Your Majesty, I think we're getting a little off topic. Perhaps we can talk a bit about some of your accomplishments while you've been king.
Well, obviously, where to start? First of all, I am already the greatest king that has ever lived. I have made Israel great again. You know the Romans? They're constantly sending me their scrolls, asking me for wisdom on their policies. And, well, I already have this amazing, phantasmagorical plan to build a wall. It will be the best wall ever built. It shall be known as King Herod's Wailing Wall. And when they see the wall, they will wail so much, it will be the best wailing ever heard. People will hear of King Herod and just wail at the name.
Okay, Your Majesty. Perhaps your accomplishments was the wrong thing to talk about. Maybe you can tell me a bit about your family.
Well, obviously, being as amazing and fantastic and just all-round friendly I am, I have a very large family. I can assure you that my family, mainly because I'm in it, is the best family in all of Israel. My son, he's just like me, except for the fact that he's just not as great as me. Despite my family's greatness, they are lacking in just comparison to me. They are in awe of me. Some even say they wail in my presence.
Okay, Your Majesty. Maybe we can talk a bit about your friends instead. I hear you had some important visitors recently.
Oh yes, well, they were very rich, but I can tell you for a fact, they were nowhere near as rich as me. But they also claimed that they were wise, but they didn't even know who I was. Clearly, their wisdom was lacking. They claimed to have knowledge of a king of kings, but who would you think that would be apart from, well, me? However, when I told them this, they refused to accept this fact, claiming that it was just it was a mere baby. So I sent them out to find this baby and told them to report back to me. This was a week ago. This is not okay, you see? I'm not going to be thwarted by some baby. But never fear. I have come up with a plan. It's an amazing plan. It's the greatest plan ever produced. It has more foresight than Noah when he built the ark. It will be so great that the people's faith shall return to me, King Herod, and not this baby. I'll tell you what, this baby is fake news. It's probably not even a real baby. It's a fake baby.
Okay, Your Majesty, I can't really comment on the baby, but it may help me to understand you a bit better if you can share with me your great plan.
Oh yes, you may ask me what my great plan is.
I was asking you, Your Majesty, what your great plan is.
Oh, well, I can tell you. It is my plan.
Okay,
I own the plan.
okay,
Nobody has helped me with the plan.
okay,
Nobody has even checked over my plan.
not okay.
This plan was produced by my wisdom. It is my plan. The plan I created. Yes, truly, my plan.
Which is...
My plan has nothing to do with witches. It has nothing to do with such dark forces. It is my plan to benefit all of Israel. It is my plan to deploy troops into Bethlehem and dispose of every baby boy.
Okay, Your Majesty. We clearly have to talk and unpack this a bit more. Could you perhaps speak to my secretary about arranging a follow-up session very, very, very soon, because we're out of time for today?
Yes, you see, I will have to run it by my advisors, you see. Better than secretaries.
Yeah.
And I will obviously have to cross-reference with my calendar, as long as building the Wailing Wall is and deploying troops into Bethlehem.